Alright, I know I've posted a few pretty sweet Udaloi games. Gotta throw another one up there though. And I don't want to beat up too bad on our Colorado, but anyway, this is a great game. It comes right down to the wire. It's a lot of fun because the enemy side made it fun even after they died. And I'm playing this game with Turo, getting acquainted with his new palm urn. And yeah, it's a fun game. I'm not going to talk too much on this one. I'm just going to, at least not till the end, I'm just going to let the replay play itself out. And oh man, it's a cool game. For the record, on this, I'm using the Udaloi captain. I have a couple of Udaloi captains. This one, I use the stealth build on, so no IFHE. Concealment expert, AFT. It's my favorite Udaloi build, although I do occasionally use an IFHE build. Throw some smoke down for our Alaska, and yeah, it doesn't make a difference. He doesn't use it. He just sits there like a lump. And, you know, this is when you hear, set a smoke screen. There's a good reason sometimes why it doesn't happen. Watch this Alaska. That's why. I use a lot of AP in this match. I try to use a lot of AP with Udaloi. It's crazy powerful. Oh, there's our Alaska just waiting to die. It's good times. BB mains, take note of their North Carolina. If you're going to flank, flank. Otherwise, you're just flopping around like a dead fish. And their North Carolina does a whole lot of that. You can watch that happen throughout the match. This is really an example of very poor BB play. He's moving away from the cap. He's got a lot of withering fire coming his way. He chose to move way out to the outside. to start the match. A lot of what would have a lot of what did transpire, in so far as our position is concerned, he allowed to happen. In keeping with many of my other Udaloi and Grozavoy videos, I don't go into the cap until I'm quite certain that it's a good idea. Capping is none of my business until it's my business. Now, in the North Carolina's defense, he's going to feel like he got pushed off of the flank without appropriate support. And look at the damage I'm getting with AP. Man, almost 9 kilometers away. 700, 700, 700. Getting over pens. But yeah, he's going to feel like he got left out on a flank. He took a flank. He went that way and had every opportunity to continue to push it, and all those ships that are in the middle there, that Soyuz, Seattle, the St. Louis, those guys are all working together. A lot of those guys are in a division together. They could have really pushed up on our flank. Right now there's 3 ships. Our Alaska was very poor, and isn't really much of a threat, but between Turo and I, realistically, these guys really should have been able to blow through the A cap. But they fell apart on the one line that I was able to push the North Carolina back on. Too many battleship players are just scared stiff of DD charging their way. So we have an incredible lead here. I haven't watched this replay yet. This is the first time through it. I can't believe we let this incredible lead just slip. I can, actually. I totally can believe it. Here we're closing in on 300 points. 2 caps. Good ship advantage. Not a good ship advantage. Oh, good ship advantage. It comes right down to the wire, guys. Spoiler alert. full disclosure, I'm using a couple of hacks. The WSAD hack, which I think has been allowed since either 2014 or 2015. Just apparently not everyone has it. You can pick it up at a computer hardware store, really anywhere, and depending on what your computing needs are, you can usually get one for like $10. Yeah, so somehow our team just decided that they hate winning and threw the lead away. Now I have to work. Good time here to start discussing Yagumo play and Yagumo tactics. Yagumo is a Japanese torpedo boat. It does really well when it can stay concealed. Here's a 5-3 shit show. And I don't know, I'm not an expert Unicum player and I'm not an expert Yagumo player, but I feel like if Yagumo sort of stays hidden and does its thing, whoo, man, a strong ship. So we'll talk a little bit later on. Oh, we're into a 4-2 advantage using that WSAD hack. This St. Louis is actually good. He's a pretty solid player. He's anticipating where I'm going. I'm just making things harder. He's hit me a few good times here. So I know that someone is inside my gun bloom because the St. Louis is outside and I was spotted there. Means Yagumo's around. Our Colorado decides that he doesn't want to win and is just going to sail away from even touching the cap. I'm spotted, so I'm gonna send out some guest torps. Just maybe look at. Oh, but wait, what? Okay, here he is. I'm gonna get away from him because I don't want to have to deal with his torpedoes. He's not spotted now. Let's guess. The best thing he can do is not fire. And he fired at me, and now he's got... Oh, well, now he's got to die. This won't go well. There's a couple things that Udaloi has that Yagumo does not have. Armor, very good guns, and a heal. And poor guy. He really should not have shot at me. Colorado is doing things. I'm not sure what things, but he's participating. He's still alive, which props. In a weird outside kind of way, he may help us win just by not dying. One mistake the St. Louis made was actually getting his guns ready to shoot at the Colorado. I feel like he probably should have known where I was coming. But, hey man, props to him. He actually played a hell of a game. Sweet dodge. That was a fun one. How frustrating. You got me good there. Didn't really want to see the FDG pop up right there. So I'll take evasive action to avoid his guns and the St. Louis. He was shooting at there. Okay. Oh, I'm hurting. I'm hurting. Really though, how much fun is Udaloi? Even the score. We're down caps. It's just me and Brick Tamland. I'm just gonna, I guess, push into the cap, into the C cap, and the YWDO guys had a good attitude about this. They had some fun in division together. I threw them a couple compliments, so did Turo. Props to them. This is what helps make this game actually fun to play. Also, so does Udaloi. I mean, really. A hard fought win. Exhausting. But man, just so much fun. And I don't understand how it's not the most insanely overplayed destroyer in the entire game. Maybe it's just me. Thanks for watching, everyone. I had a real fun time in this game. I think everyone else had a real fun time in this game. I wish it was like this all the time. But you know what? I'm glad it isn't. Thanks, guys.